Hello and welcome to Richard August, the autistic Christian MGTOW, the red pill man who lights it up blue. This is today's reading from the Apocrypha text of my 1599 Geneva Bible. Today's readings are from the book of Baruch, chapters 4, 5, and 6, and may God add his richest blessing to this reading of his holy word. Baruch, chapter 4. This is the book of the commandments of God and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as forsake it shall die. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk by this brightness before the light thereof. Give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation. O Israel, we are blessed. For the things that are acceptable unto God are declared unto us. Be of good comfort, O my people, which art the memorial of Israel. Ye are sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye provoked God to wrath, ye were delivered unto the enemies. For ye have displeased him that made you, offering unto devils and not to God. Ye have forgotten him that created you, even the everlasting God, and ye have grieved Jerusalem that nourished you. When she saw the wrath coming upon you from God, she said, Hearken, ye that dwell about Zion, for God hath brought me into great heaviness. I see the captivity of my sons and daughters, which the everlasting will bring upon them. With joy did I nourish them, but I must leave them with weeping and mourning. Let no man rejoice over me, a widow and forsaken of many, which for the sins of my children am desolate, because they departed from the law of God. They would not know his righteousness, nor walk in the ways of his commandments, neither did they enter into the paths of discipline through his righteousness. Come, ye that dwell about Zion, and call to remembrance the captivity of my sons and daughters, which the everlasting hath brought upon them. For he hath brought upon them a nation from far, an impudent nation, and of a strange language, which neither reverence the aged nor pity the young. These have carried away the dear beloved of the widows, leaving me alone and destitute of my daughters. But what can I help you? Surely he that hath brought these plagues upon you can deliver you from the hands of your enemies. Go your way, O children, go your way, for I am left desolate. I have put off the clothing of peace, and put upon me the sackcloth of prayer, and so long as I live I will call upon the everlasting. Be of good comfort, O children. Cry unto God, and he will deliver you from the power and the hand of the enemies. For I have hope of your salvation through the everlasting, and joy is come upon me from the Holy One because of the mercy which shall quickly come unto you from our everlasting Saviour. For I sent you away with weeping and mourning, but with joy and perpetual gladness will God bring you again unto me. Like as now the neighbors of Zion saw your captivity, so shall they also see shortly your salvation from God, which shall come unto you with great glory and brightness from the everlasting. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from God, for thine enemy hath persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shalt tread upon his neck. My darlings have gone by rough ways, and were led away as a flock that is scattered by the enemies. Be of good comfort, my children, and cry unto God, for he that led you away hath you in remembrance. And as it came into your mind to go astray from your God, so endeavor yourselves 10 times more to turn again and to seek him. For he that hath brought these plagues upon you will bring you everlasting joy again with your salvation. Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he which gave thee that name will comfort thee. They are miserable that afflict thee, and such as rejoice at thy fall. The cities are miserable whom thy children serve. Miserable is she that hath taken thy sons. For as she rejoiced at thy decay, and was glad at thy fall, so shall she be sorry for her own desolation. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her joy shall be turned unto mourning. For a fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great season. O Jerusalem, look toward the east, and behold the joy that cometh unto thee from thy God. Lo, thy sons, whom thou hast let go, come gathered together from the east unto the west. rejoicing in the word of the Holy One unto the honor of God. Baruch chapter 5. Put off thy mourning clothes, O Jerusalem, and thine affliction, and deck thee with the worship and honor that cometh unto thee from God forevermore. Put on the garment of righteousness that cometh from God, and set a crown upon thine head of the glory of the everlasting. For God will declare thy brightness to every country under the heaven, and God will name thee by this name forever, the peace of righteousness, and the glory of the worship of God. Arise, O Jerusalem, and stand upon high, and look about thee toward the east. And behold, thy children gathered from the east unto the west by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the remembrance of God. For they departed from thee on foot, and were led away of their enemies, but God will bring them again unto thee, exalted in glory, as children of the kingdom. For God hath determined to bring down every high mountain, and the long enduring rocks, and to fill the valleys, to make the ground plain, that Israel may walk safely unto the honor of God. The woods and all sweet-smelling trees shall overshadow Israel at the commandment of God. For God shall bring Israel with joy in the light of his majesty, with the mercy of righteousness that cometh of him. Baruch chapter 6. Because of the sins that ye have committed against God, ye shall be led away captives unto Babylon by Nebuchadnezzar, king of the Babylonians. So when ye be come into Babylon, ye shall remain there many years, and a long season, even 7 generations, and after that will I bring you away peaceably from thence. Now shall ye see in Babylon gods of silver, and of gold, and of wood, borne upon men's shoulders to cause the people to fear. Beware therefore that ye in no wise be like the strangers, neither be ye afraid of them, when ye see the multitude before them, and behind them worshipping them. But say ye in your hearts, O Lord, we must worship thee. For mine angel shall be with you, and shall care for your souls. As for their tongue, it is polished by the carpenter, and they themselves are gilded, and laid over with silver, yet are they but lies, and cannot speak. And as they take gold for a maid that loveth to be decked, so make they crowns for the heads of their gods. Sometimes also the priests themselves convey away the gold and silver from their gods, and bestow it upon themselves. Yea, they give off the same unto the harlots that are in their house. Again, they deck these gods of silver, and gods of golds, and of wood with garments like men. Yet can they be preserved from rust and worms. Though they have covered them with clothing of purple, and wiped their faces because of the dust of the temple, whereof there is much upon them, one holdeth a scepter, as though he were a certain judge of the country. Yet can he not slay such as offend him. Another hath a dagger or an axe in his right hand, yet is he not able to defend himself from a battle, nor from thieves. So then it is evident that they be no gods. Therefore fear them not, for as a vessel that a man useth is nothing worth when it is broken. Such are their gods, which when they be set up in their temples, their eyes be full of dust by reason of the feet of those that come in. And as the gates are shut in round about upon him that hath offended the king, or as one that should be led to be put to death, so the priests keep their temples with doors, and with locks, and with bars, lest their gods should be spoiled by robbers. They light up candles before them, yea, more than for themselves, whereof they cannot see one, for they are but as one of the posts of the temple. They confess that even their hearts are gnawed upon, but when the things that creep out of the earth eat them and their clothes, they feel it not. Their faces are black through the smoke that is in the temple. The owls, swallows, and birds fly upon their bodies and upon their heads, yea, and the cats also. By this ye may be sure that they are not gods, therefore fear them not, notwithstanding the gold that is about them to make them beautiful, except one wipe off the rust, they cannot shine. Neither when they were molten did they feel it. The things wherein is no breath are bought for a most high price. They are borne upon men's shoulders, because they have no feet whereby they declare unto men that they be nothing worth, yea, and they that worship them are ashamed. For if they fall to the ground at any time, they cannot rise up again of themselves. Neither if one set them upright, can they move of themselves. Neither if they be bowed down, can they make themselves straight. But they set gifts before them as unto dead men. And as for the things that are offered unto them, their priests sell them and abuse them. Likewise also the women lay up of the same, but unto the poor and sick they give nothing. The menstruous women, and they that are in childbed touch their sacrifices. By these things ye may know that they are no gods. Fear them not. From whence cometh it then that they are called gods? Because the women bring gifts to the gods of silver and gold and wood. And the priests sit in their temples, having their clothes rent, whose heads and beards are shaven, and being bareheaded. They roar and cry before their gods, as men do at the feast of one that is dead. The priests also take away off their garments, and clothe their wives and children. Whether it be evil that one doeth unto them, or good, they are not able to recompense it. They can neither set up a king nor put him down. In like manner they can neither give riches nor money. Though a man make a vow unto them and keep it not, they will not require it. They can save no man from death, neither deliver the weak from the mighty. They cannot restore a blind man to his sight, nor help any man at his need. They can show no mercy to the widow, nor do good to the fatherless. Their gods of wood, gold, and silver are as stones that be hewn out of the mountain, and they that worship them shall be confounded. How should a man then think or say that they are gods? Moreover, the Chaldeans themselves dishonor them, for when they see a dumb man that cannot speak, they present him to Bel, and desire that he would make him to speak, as though he had any feeling. Yet they that understand these things cannot leave them, for they also have no sense. Furthermore, the women, girded with cords, sit in the streets and burn straw. And if one of them be drawn away, and lie with any such as come by, she casteth her neighbor in the teeth, because she was not so worthily reputed, nor her cord broken. Whatsoever is done among them is lies. How may it then be thought or said that they are gods? Carpenters and goldsmiths make them. Neither can be they any other thing, but even what the workman will make them. They that make them are of no long continuance. How should then the things that are made of them be gods? Therefore they leave lies and shame for their posterity. For when there cometh any war or plague upon them, the priests imagine with themselves where they may hide themselves with them. How then can men not perceive that they be no gods, which can neither defend themselves from war nor from plagues? For seeing they be but of wood and of silver and of gold, men shall know hereafter that they are but lies. And it shall be manifest to all nations and kings that they be no gods, but the work of men's hands, and that there is no work of God in them, whereby it may be known that they are no gods. They could set up no king in the land, nor give rain unto men. They could give no sentence of a matter, neither preserve from injury. They have no power, but are as crows between the heaven and the earth. When there falleth a fire upon the house of those gods of wood and of silver and of gold, the priests will escape and save themselves, but they burn as the balks therein. They cannot withstand any king or enemies. How can it then be thought or said that they be gods? Moreover, these gods of wood, of gold, and of silver can neither defend themselves from thieves nor robbers. For they that are strongest take away their gold and silver and apparel, wherewith they be clothed, and when they have it, they get them away, yet they cannot help themselves. Therefore it is better to be a king, and to show his power, or else a profitable vessel in a house, whereby he that owneth it might have profit, than such false gods, or to be a door in an house, to keep such things safe as be therein, than such false gods, or a pillar of wood in a palace, than such false gods. For the sun and the moon and the stars that shine, when they are sent down for necessary uses, obey. Likewise also the lightning when it shineth, it is evident, and the wind bloweth in every country. And when God commandeth the clouds to go about the whole world, they do as they are bidden. When the fire is sent down from above to destroy hills and woods, it doth that which is commanded. But these are not like any of these things, neither in form nor power. Wherefore men should not think, nor say that they be gods, seeing that they can neither give sentence and judgment, nor do man good. For so much now as ye are sure that they be no gods, fear them not. For they can neither curse nor bless kings. Neither can they show signs in the heaven among the heathen, neither shine as the moon. The beasts are better than they, for they can get them under a covert and do themselves good. So ye may be certified that by no manner of means they are gods, therefore fear them not. For as a scarecrow in a garden of cucumbers keepeth nothing, so are their gods of wood and of silver and of gold, and likewise their gods of wood and gold and silver are like to a white thorn in an orchard, that every bird sitteth upon, and as a dead body that is cast in the dark. By the purple also, and brightness, which fadeth upon them, ye may understand that they be no gods. Yea, themselves shall be consumed at the last, and they shall be ashamed to the country. Better therefore is the just man that hath none idols, for he shall be far from reproof. Thank you for watching and listening. This has been Richard August, the autistic Christian MGTOW, the red pill man who lights it up blue. This has been today's reading from the Apocrypha text of the 1599 Geneva Bible. We have finished the book of Baruch today. I invite you back tomorrow as we continue in the Apocrypha with the Song of the Three Children. And I also invite you to like and share this video with others and to subscribe to my channel. As well, I also invite you to leave a tip in the monetization link on my BitChute channel. And again, I invite you tomorrow for further readings from the Apocryphal text.